Yeah. Hey, hey. Yeah. Click on the latch, I'm in the back room. Old grin, new stain tie in a tight loop. Boots on the tile, on tiptoe. Cold stare, hot wire, watch the whole thing glow. Pocket full of sparks, but I play cool. Deadpan when I step in like I broke the rule. Hands up, then freeze, you can feel that shift. One breath, one grin, then the ceiling lifts. Count me in, I'm the one you knew. One little spark and the whole place moves. Click, click, boom, roast the room. Click, click, boom, make way, make room. Click, click, boom, roast the room. Click, click, boom. We came to bloom. Cheap talk, rich nerve, I don't buy that noise. Snake in the velvet, fake with the voice. Shadows on my back, but they never catch. I turn the pressure into a mashed attack. Little laugh, sharp cut, then the beat drops low. Eyes on the prize line, everybody know. Hands up, then freeze, you can feel that shift. One breath, one grin, then the ceiling lifts. Count me in, I'm the one you knew. One little spark and the whole place moves. Click, click, boom, roast the room. Click, click, boom, make way, make room. Click, click, boom, roast the room. Click, click, boom. We came to bloom. Snapped in the hush, let the panic go. I'm a bad little woman with a velvet coat. Look at me now, I don't miss my cue. One more grin and the night breaks through. Click, click, boom, roast the room. Click, click, boom, make way, make room. Click, click, boom, roast the room. Click, click, boom. We came to bloom. We came to bloom.
Hello everybody. Good afternoon or morning or whatever time it is. What is time anyway? I don't know. Who the hell knows? Anyway,
Wait, there you gotta go.
big you, husband.
Love you.
Love you too. So today we are in the same business we were yesterday and the day before, and all of our days we will be freeing turtles. Because that's what we do around here. Now, I'm going to say hello to all my beautiful friends. I have missed you. We've been busy, haven't we? Very busy. So, hello, Fan Gallagher. Hello. Randall is a TB wannabe. Hello. Yes, we will be freeing turtles. Hello, good James. We're here to free turtles. That's right. Kazi. Who? Who would go after me? I'm nobody. Hi, beautiful growth. Hello. Don't talk while I'm talking. Hi there. Pretty Kooky. She made my intro. Thank you, Pretty Kooky. She makes the best songs. And Charles. No one would go after me. For what? Who cares? It's funny. Hi, Chastity. Hello. Beautiful, very funny Chastity. You crack me up, girl. You really, you come up with the funniest things. Hi, Amchi. Hi. Despite the look on my face, hello. G'day, mate. Sean, my friend down under. Crikey. Shane V8, hello. Let's see. Fridge Breaker. Hi, Fridge Breaker. Tiffany, other hat girl. Hola. Good to see ya. Superstition Man. Hello. Hot ass AZ. It's pretty good here today. It's not like crazy. Like 74. Whatever. It's nothing. Shane, our great mate. Hello, my dead air. I'm glad you're here. Very good. Is that your garbage pail kid? Does it say Chaka for Land of the Lost? Tell me more. I must know more. I'm Mitchell. Hello. You're in Canada. Okay. So it's probably a little bit cooler there, I reckon. 86 there. See, I could dig that. I can live with that. I like the heat. I really, really like the heat. Yeah, till September it's gonna be hot as baz. Hot as swamp baz. So yeah. Swamp baz. So today, this will probably be my last time going live here because I will be going to Miami to visit Mo and have swamp baz of my own. One moment. Because we all know the swamp rules there. And I had to put blankets by the door because I have like 20 children here for the one of the youngins had a birthday party. Her birthday is Monday. She'll be 15. So she had her friends over, and then the other one had her friends over. So there was like a million children here, which is great. It's fun. Hello, Dirk. Hello. How you doing? Oh, she made that for you? Oh my gosh, I love it. I love the Garbage Pail Kids, as you see. I have many of them. Yeah, I'm going to Miami. I'm taking the girls because it's half like, so for the younger one, it's for her birthday. For the older one, it's to celebrate her graduation. So yeah, we're going to take a little road trip and it'll be fun. And yeah, it's nice. They were both saying like, because both of them ended up going to Florida at some point this past year, and they were like, my younger one was like, when she got back to Michigan, she was crying. She was in tears at having to come back from Miami, and she was literally crying like, I miss Miami. It was so sad. She's like, Michigan sucks. It's so ugly here. So I told Mo about it, and she was like, bring her down here. And then my oldest, she went there for spring break, and she loved it. And she came home and she was like, now I understand why you get so depressed when you come home from vacation. Like, I get it now. So Mo was like, bring him down here. So I'm like, yes, it's great, because now, you know, we have a friend there, so it's awesome. And Valhalla's here, of course. We need him, and always in the blue, because I cannot see Valhalla if he's not blue. And let's see, we have Nefarious. Hello, Nefarious. Hello. So good to see you. Yes, and we have been all working so very hard on this spreadsheet. Let me tell you something. I am so touched and impressed, and just like the amount of work everybody's been putting into this spreadsheet. If you don't know, we put a spreadsheet together that has all the episodes for Aiden from like April to October 2023, going through and pointing out like, and like he said before, it involves watching. Like, you have to watch, because what the courts have done is they take certain clips out of context. In fact, Krusty actually did make a literal folder called Intent, included clips to his videos, and then changed the titles of said videos to say like, oh, I'm going to ruin their life, or I'm going to ruin Colin Albert's life, or something like that, when that wasn't the title of the video, but the court allowed that in. It's crazy. It's so stupid. But like that's what we're dealing with here. So there's so much of Aiden's material that you will find what he really was trying to do, his actual intent. And so that's what we're doing. And it involves a lot of work. And of course, he has wonderful attorneys, but they can't do all that. Like they can, but they have so much to do. We need them doing the big important lawyer stuff. You know what I mean? But there's things we could do to help because we love America. We love the First Amendment. We want more Turtle Boys around doing the hard work. Without him, I would not realize the depth of connections that are happening among those townies there. Like, no offense, but like, you know, when he did the Canton cover up episode where he like showed how everyone's like related to each other, or they went to school with each other, they're in high school together. It's crazy. Hang on a second, I forgot to put up my little thingy. Where is it? There it is. Yes, so that's the QR code that you can easily scan in order to donate to his defense fund, because it's very important. All the money he's making is going to defending his First Amendment rights, and that should make you very angry. It makes me very angry. Very angry. Hi, Crazy Sammy. How are you? Hello, Mad Stork, my friend. Wait, where's Akasha? I heard Akasha's here. Where is she? Where? Am I blind? Do I need to put my glasses on? Hi, Emily sees Fake Lally Siggy. So good to see you. Look at you, Pretty Kooky. You must have gone to Ray's School of Modding like a champ. Yes, thank you, Mr. Scott. Did you see I did it? I hope I did it correctly. Let's see. Does it take you there? Yes, okay. I did it. Wow, he has a goal of 500,000, which is not much, really. That's not much in the scheme of things. And so far, Ray's is $434,066. Yeah, that's nothing. Like, that's for the amount of work that they have to do coming up against a corrupt government. Like, that's nothing. There you are. I am blind. So good to see you, Akasha. So, what I thought, yes, we did learn from the best, didn't we, Pretty Kooky? He's the best. Yes, please, Aiden's fight matters to all of us, because if they win, that sets a precedent of like what they can get away with in silencing people who are exercising their First Amendment right and doing a journalism. And they can't, they'll misrepresent everything they have already to get to this point, misrepresenting intimidation. And we can't let them get away with it. So I thought, because I'm quite contrary, as you know, I like to point out contradictions and differences and comparisons. And I think, like, I've watched, I know in my town, we have, I forget his name, but anybody from around here might remember, what was it called? Fox 2 Detroit. It was like Crime Busters or something or other. I can't remember. But anyway, it was oh yeah. Barry Manilow. I love OG Shaun White. I love him. He's awesome. But I've seen reporters go there. You know what I mean? Like ambushing people and being like, hey, they wait outside people's houses and like go to their doors, and they'll be like hiding, waiting for them to come out and be like, hey, you want to talk about this? And like aggressive. I've seen them go there, man. So, you know. Hi, Beach Life. Hello. Well, it's not just me, but I really like, yes, Crime Stoppers. Was that one Akasha, where like he hi Scarlet Salty Tears. I thought that was, yeah, exactly. DePeepee, he does it. Hello, Joy. But yeah, I think it was Crime Stoppers, but like it was Charlie, whatever was his name. And he was aggressive, dude. He would like take it there way harder than Aiden ever did. And that's a really good point you bring up, Charles, is DePeepee. I didn't even think about him, but yes. What I did though was I looked at different. First of all, there's a huge difference between like what Aiden's being accused of and people who were actually convicted of doing that thing. So I put together just a little playlist of different examples of that. And let's see. Hi, Lori. Hi, beautiful. Hi. So, I should have found some from Fox too. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was mainly looking for like things, because Massachusetts law, it's like Chris Albert's like, he's outside calling Jim Ferris rude. He's bothering me. He's asking too many questions. What can we do? What can we do? Can you get him for harassment? What about assault or anything? No, that one doesn't fit. Find me the vaguest one you can. That is so broad you could not possibly. Anything could fit to it. And they're like, we got you, bro. Witness intimidation. Bam. Got it. Like a Sears catalog. It's insane. Let me see. My friends. Skariza Grifta. Good to see ya. Let's see. Hi, Peg. Hi. I'm so glad you're here from San Diego. Right, Donovan. It was like he just called and said like it's like choose your own crime. It's so silly and so outrageous. Real life intimidation that Popo refused to act on. The double standards and privilege here are disgraceful. Exactly. Exactly, Charles. Lawfare, proud boomer, yes. Yes. So I have, and I hope that because some of these are for actual witness intimidation convictions or people being charged. But I'm saying, like, when you think witness intimidation, you think a horse head in your bed or something like that, or making someone an offer you can't refuse. Yes, yes. Great videos. But he always does, doesn't he? So we're going to play a few of these that I just put together. I'm coming to find you. So creepy. So I'm going to share my screen. And here's my concern. I hope there aren't too bad of words in these. Guess we'll find out. So here's what we have for real witness intimidation. Okay? And here's the kind of stuff that I think about.
Tonight about Celtics guard Jabari Bird's arrest. The backup player is accused of beating his girlfriend for hours before she escaped and called for help. WBZ's Christina Hager is live with us in studio here tonight with some new information that Christina was just revealed in court.
David, these new accusations come from a recorded interview police conducted with Jabari Bird's girlfriend about a week after he allegedly attacked her. Bird is now facing charges of making threats and witness intimidation. Now, that's on top of the accusations we heard about back in September. Prosecutors said he choked and kicked his girlfriend and then refused to let her leave his apartment, allegedly, for what's described as a grueling 4-hour-long ordeal. Newly released court documents quote him saying, "If you don't stop talking, I'm going to kill you." And
notice the wording there. And that's a common thread that I've found throughout these is like, if you don't stop talking. That's the common thread. I've yet to see one where they were like, you better talk more. I want you to talk more. Tell the truth. Tell us what happened. Like, I've never heard of such a thing. It's so silly to me. Let me see here. I have Southwest Florida. Bach. Hello, good to see you. I cannot take all the credit at all. I merely like made the thing. Everybody who's been putting so much work into this is just I am so impressed with everyone who's helping with this. Not just creators, but like everybody who just wants to help, who wants to fight for justice. This is justice. And you guys really are incredible. Damn, it took 10 incidents before they acted on actual witness intimidation. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And what about Karen? How many times were people trying to intimidate her? How many times were people screaming, calling her a murderer and saying these things about her? Like, she was intimidated heavily. What about Aaron Beatty? I feel like their whole case was built on doing the thing they're accusing Aiden of doing, but that's just me. What do I know? Hi, Pretty Fly. Hi, Sue. So good to see you. Here in Boston, you think of Whitey Bulger. Well, just look at who his attorney was. I'm just saying. Yeah. Well, it's so good to see you. I'm so glad you stopped by. You guys are awesome. Right? I'm just saying, right? Talk about someone who's been intimidated. Good thing, like, he has the strength of character and he's not afraid, because holy crap. Everything that's been coming at Aiden is insane. You have a whole tutoring studio that's kind of free for the summer with lots of whiteboards. What do you need? Oh, whiteboards. We love whiteboards. Well, as you see, let me show you. Here's how far we've gotten. So And I'm going to show you guys shortly the, oh wait, I gotta make this a little, wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Can I read my writing? I hope so. We filled that one up. And then got a little through this one. Wow. It's just that easy. So, yeah. Whiteboards like to, so let me show, I'm actually going to show you guys, Lori, I'm going to show you the cheat sheet, and it helps a lot with like laying out the different things, the different allegations, and then matching them to examples of intent to disprove what they're trying to misrepresent in court. Back when you were picking a YouTube name, you were going to go with Whitey Bulgers. Whitey's Bulger. That's a good one. Emily sees silly as being scared of rubber duckies, right? It's a wild thing. Joy, I'm not, but Joy, if you're in the spreadsheet, then what you can do is, so if you've ever seen a spreadsheet, there's different cells, yeah? And you can click on it, and then I think if you right click, you can press comment, where you can leave a comment that will show up for everybody, because whenever people have questions, I say like we should ask them in the spreadsheet, because it's most likely a question other people have, so it'll be helpful to like show it to them. And then if you have my email, either you can, so the link to it is like on Twitter, it's also in Baker's Discord, it's also yeah, it's everywhere. But if it's easier, you can just email me. I'm going to put my email here, and then I can add you that way. But I have to know who you are, because I've been screening, like, it's a whole thing. I've been, like, deleting a bunch of people. Well, I did. I went through, like, a few days ago. I was, like, feverishly in there and, like, deleted, like, half the people that were in it, because I tried to make, I was optimistic. I was idealistic. I thought I can just leave it open, like, it's just a public call to help and people can contribute. Like, what's the problem? Wrong. I was wrong. Because people are crazy. What can I say? So I had to like change it to restricted. You can't even see it unless you're like added in by an owner, which is me. And I can't co-own it. But yes, but I have to, I've gotten a lot of requests, and the problem is like if I don't know who you are, I won't add you. So like tell me who you are with like your handle, where I would recognize you, either on Twitter or YouTube, or Turtle Club or something like that. Because then if not, I'll have to say no. Sorry. Oh wow, yeah, Lori, you've got a cam for Zoom meetings, all sorts of school supplies besides whiteboards. How could I share? Yeah, I'm gonna, when I open up this cheat sheet, because with a whiteboard you could like put the stuff, and then you could put like, you know, make little, like the Always Sunny episode where he's connecting the yarn and he's just like Pepe Silva. You know, that's basically what we've been doing around here. Hi, Pegs. Yes, it is justice. It's free speech. You dang right. They act like he's Turtle Gotti. Yeah. The Teflon turtle. That's what he is. Sorry, I'm so salty about this today. I wish Aiden would. Right. You mean you wish he was your intimidator compared to those who have actually committed witness intimidation against you. I get what you mean. Or do you? I'm just kidding. Yeah. You know who? Don't even my dead air. No, we're reclaiming the whiteboard here. Do you understand? Yes. So just send me an email. It's right here. Is that spelled right? Yeah. Send me an email and just make sure you identify yourself as friend or foe. Yes. I do keep a master copy. Everything is so locked down. So even if somebody went in and tried to cause damage, which now there's nobody that could, I know who's in there, I could still easily fix it. So it should be all right. I'm like, what could happen? And Mo was quickly like, yep, Mo said, lock her down. And I did. It's true, Krusty exists. What a strange person. Very strange. A Discord. So I don't have my own Discord, but I have, I'm in Baker's Discord. And he has a Massachusetts v. Aiden Kearney or Turtle Boy page, and I've been in there. Thank you, Val. Thank you so much. You the best. And I'll show you just a glimpse of Val Kilmer. Yeah, Val Kilmer. Yes. Everyone can contribute on their own. And all you have to do is copy and paste into your master. That's true. That's true. Yes, I think that's what Mo was talking about. Was like, even if people don't want to share in the shared doc, you can still send in the information and put it there. But the point of making it like public was so people could see. The whole point was to see what people have already accomplished in it, because there could be a million different instances in one video, right? So even if one person worked on a video and pointed out and listed different timestamps, you could still go through and just see, like what else there is, or everybody's just contributing and pointing out specific. It's a starting point, essentially. Yes. All right, fine. We can make a Discord. Why not? Although Mo, you nor I really know how to use Discord that much. But let's just wing it. We'll just do it. Why not? You started to go into one, but my name is on it. I'm worried I won't do as well as some people with experience. Retired teacher here. Don't worry about that. So I'm just going to bring it up right now. Hang on. I'm going to bring it up now. We're going to stop sharing that one. And we're going to share this one. Here we go. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Is it the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life? Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Wow. If you notice, a column has been added for mentioned fake victims, category of conduct mentioned or included. So like everybody has just given their own like amazing contributions to this. But you'll see like there's a lot of people who have worked on it with others. Like many people have worked on one video. And then I want to show you this. Well, that's got, so we have tabs down at the bottom if you've ever used these. Tabs at the bottom that show you different parts, right? And let me see. We have these. So, witness intimidation cheat sheet. Let's take a look, shall we? Let me zoom in. 1 second. There, that's a little better. That's a little better. Okay. So, let me see. Despite the look on my face, make a public view only version. That's what I tried to do first, and having any of it public is just not a good idea, as it turns out. 2, set up a form for people to fill out with the updates they want, then ask trusted folks who go through them and verify their timestamps, and then add it. Yes, that is what this form is. So everything, yes, that does make sense. My hands are dumb too. But so the whole point of the shared doc was so that people knew what others had already done. Otherwise, we have so many people able to help, able to contribute, but it would just be it would kind of be everybody doing the same thing, whereas everybody's focus could be used where it hasn't already. You know what I mean? So that's what it is to track who's done what already. And then of course, before we it's not like we're just going, here you go, Aiden, figure it out. We've got like actual attorneys and people who specialize in this kind of law who will go through, clean it up, make it into a version that is consistent and make everything consistent. But everything everybody's doing is helpful. Every single part of it. Even if they timestamp one specific instance of him discussing talking to Jen McCabe, that's great, because then you don't have to watch like a 3-hour stream. You just can stop right there and find exactly what you need. And this is going to help so much. So let's see here. Yeah, Valhalla called it. I was optimistic. What can I say? But then again, I should have known better. Then we have, so yeah, you can't even view it publicly, unfortunately. I had to lock it down. Kazi, I hope you're feeling better. Let's see. So this is the cheat sheet that was made to kind of help narrow down what it is that we are looking for. The cheat sheet is not public. I be happy to send it to you if you want to email me. Yeah, exactly. There's always something to overlook with such a huge volume of stuff. I mean, with such a broad charge, of course, there's going to be a broad scope of evidence, which is stupid and silly. Yes, just email me. I'm happy to send that to you. Mr. Moncler, Hello. Yes, I can. I can share it as a Google Doc. I'm glad you're feeling better, Kazi. Very glad. Such an incredible job by all. Yes, sent an email to join for access. I would like the cheat sheet. Yes, and the cheat sheet is it. So if you email me, like I said again, you got to identify yourself, because there's some ne'er-do-wells among us. But I can add you to the spreadsheet where you can see the progress of everybody and also access these cheat sheets. So this kind of condenses down what we're looking for and why we're looking for it into a condensed version of it. So you have the fake victims here, and you have what the Commonwealth is relying heavily on, which is in-person confrontations, public broadcast naming witnesses and family members, and publication of contact information or encouragement of follower engagement. And then here we have their allegations. These right here. So like this one, just off the top of my head, she was going down. And again, we went over that one little example I found of actual witness intimidation when somebody is harmed physically or threatened with harm if they don't shut up. What has he been saying all this time? Tell the truth. Talk more. Talking. No shut up. We want shut up. We want opposite of shut up. Aw, one of your students sent you an invite to her college party, graduation party. Aw, good job. You did it. Mr. Monk, since the statute was changed in 2006 in Massachusetts, has anyone been charged or gone to trial for charges akin to TVs or even in the ballpark? Are there any one-to-one comparisons? And I was looking for that, Mr. Monk. That's what I've been looking for, and I can't find any. No. I found a lot, but I didn't find any like that. And all the ones I have found are of somebody threatening a witness if they don't stop talking. It's crazy. It's insane. And then I'll show you what else I found. So I want to pull this up real quick, because this is interesting too, to see the way that so watch this. This was brought up to me by somebody in our last stream, and it's crazy. Watch this, okay? It's very telling. Yes. Audio. There. All right, watch this.
At 6, but let's begin with NBC 10 investigator Kathy Curran. Kathy, you just spoke exclusively with one of the central figures in this case, State Police Trooper Michael Proctor. We all know his name, and it sounds like he wasn't thrilled to see you.
Well, Glenn, you know, there's a lot of pressure on the lead investigator, Trooper Michael Proctor. We heard the disturbing texts about Karen Reed that he sent to friends, family members, and coworkers. There's an internal investigation by state police, and we know there's an ongoing federal investigation into how this case was handled. Proctor was at his home in Canton this afternoon when the Karen Reed case ended in a mistrial. We caught up with him just a few moments ago to ask him his thoughts on the outcome of the case. Trooper Proctor, Kathy Curran from NBC 10. We'd like to ask you some questions. Do Do you think your actions impacted the outcome of the trial?
Get off of our lawn. Right?
I'm not on your lawn. I'm on the street. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
I fully support my husband. Karen Reed is a murderer.
You support your husband? And you heard it there. His wife fully supports him and called Karen Reed a murderer. Testimony in the case showed Proctor was familiar with witnesses in this case. We reached out to state police about Proctor's current status with the department. They told us he's still employed and had no further comment at this time. Kathy Kern.
Yeah, so is Kath being charged, or what's up, Kath? How'd that work out for you, Kath? Oh, just fine? Oh, okay. Exactly, Panda. Did they arrest these people? No. No. Crazy. Hi, Dopes. Hi. 19 female Guam. I knew it. I knew it. I knew that was your ASL. Mr. Monk, that's interesting. We need to deep dive on the years leading up to 2006 and everything connected to who and why this statute was changed. For really, obviously some people wanted it. That's a very good, Mr. Monk, you're so dang smart. Mo, how can we do that? How can we do what Mr. Monk is saying, because he's so very astute? We also need to know who has been charged with it in similar ways, but then made a deal likely so it never went to trial. I'm going to write that down. Where's my thing? That's a really, really great point. 2006, that statute was changed. Okay. 2006. Changed. That's a really good question. Why? Really good question, Mr. Monk. You're so dang smart. Oh, yeah. This is definitely a towel territory. Because I bet you we could just look in the Rolodex that is his brain and find. I bet he knows. I bet he just knows. He's so smart. He just has all of that. Got caught dealing, and the person buying was arrested and told them they would lie or else. And he pleaded it down. Yes. Collaboration station. Yes. Then I have another one. Just another example of doing a journalism, which please do that. So I want to show, there's this guy who works for NBC Boston, I believe. And I want to just show you what he does. Like, he's doing a journalism. What's the big deal, right? Why is it okay for mainstream to do it? Like, what's the difference? And I've seen, like I said earlier in the show, like, I watch Fox 2 News, and they go hard at confronting people who are embattled in a court case, witnesses. And if you guys are just if you're trying to get the story out there, why do you want him to shut up and stop asking you questions? If it were my friend, I would be wanting to say, like, everything I know. Get the public involved. Get the help. And Aiden made such a good point the other day that I didn't even think of, dude. If John never went in the house, why do they care so much if people think Colin did? I was like, Wow. Holy crap. That's a great point. Hi, Shell. Good to see you. Someone bat signal Grant. Oh, I feel like Grant's been very busy reporting on the war, for which we give thanks. But yeah, that would be awesome. I'm sure Grant knows those answers at the top of his head. But yeah, when Aiden said that, I was like, holy crap. Like, we've been so like convinced to focus on all the straw man arguments they make, and they just like, they're really good at it. We can admit, like, the DA's real good at being like, look over here, well, you can't prove this, and it's like a stupid little thing, but it's like we get so in the mud with it that we don't look back and go, look at, it's what they're not saying where the answers are. It's crazy. So, oh yeah, exactly, Mr. Monk. Exactly. So, yeah, define emotional harm. Ugh, I have emotional harm because my ice machine is not working. I've had very aggressive emotional harm. My life is ruined. So, can I sue my fridge? Can I sue the Frigidaire company? So I'm going to show you this one, okay? This is just an example of like when a mainstream media outlet does a journalism. I want you to pay attention to what he says, too.
Tonight, the NBC 10 investigators are confronting a Worcester County couple who have been scamming people for 20 years. They are known as professional tenants. They live in properties without paying rent as long as possible before they're ultimately evicted. Then they find a new victim and do it all over again. NBC 10 investigator Ryan Kath spent weeks trying to track them down. He has details on how it all unfolded.
Ryan Kath with NBC Boston. We've been looking for you. Why haven't you paid rent for the last 20 years?
It's pretty clear Russ Callahan was surprised to see somebody.
Did you see the way he came running? Let's watch that again. That's crazy. Watch him. Like Batman. Look at him. He breaks into a run.
All unfolded.
Ryan Kath with NBC Boston. We've been looking for you. Why haven't you paid rent for the last 20 years?
We've been looking for you. Ooh, ooh. Sounds intimidating.
It's pretty clear Russ Callahan was surprised to see somebody show up to expose the scheme he and his wife Linda have been pulling off for the past 2 decades.
Russ, come out and answer some questions.
As we told you earlier this month, the Callahans have a habit of showing up.
Come on out and answer some questions, Russ. Is that intimidation?
At homes for rent with a positive first impression and a stack of paperwork.
What were the documents that he gave you? Credit report, background check, pay stubs.
But after signing a lease and handing over the keys, the rent checks always bounce.
So yeah, there's that. Like, and Aiden made another great point. Where were all the reporters? Nobody was paying any attention to this until he exposed how truly corrupt it was. And yes, they're going to play it safe, of course. Because I'm not even going to put my tin hat on for this one and say, like, it's connections, it's corruption. But it's just like, but however, never mind. But like, Purple was making a really great point on his show, right? by the way, bring back Purple, free Purple. We need him back. But he was talking about how Kirk Minahan was not reporting on certain things about Karen's case, right? Like he wouldn't say the names of certain witnesses, where it turned out he knew them in some capacity, like he had some little connection to them. I'm just saying. You know. But that's in any case, right? Like doing a little favor, doing a little, hey, he's a pillar of the community. Could you not try to, make my buddy look bad? Happens. We've seen it. Okay, here's another one. And where is it? Would you believe it? A sporting event. Watch this.
We have a follow-up to an I-Team investigation. The embattled president of a youth football league is breaking her silence after the I-Team's Ryan Kath uncovered thousands of dollars in questionable expenses. The president of the Peabody Youth Football and Cheering Organization penned a letter to parents this afternoon acknowledging the serious allegations and telling them they do have a right to get some answers. On Tuesday, we first told you how the league quickly went broke after Jackie Pence took charge of it. And a lot of numbers on tax forms the I-Team reviewed simply don't add up. Parents and coaches came to us because they believe outdated equipment is putting their kids' safety at risk. Pence, for her part, dodged our questions when we asked about the allegations.
Say what? Why aren't they asking Ryan Kath if he has a child on the team? He's all up on her car, dog. Watch.
Parents believe that money from the league is missing. What's your response to that?
I don't have any responses.
You know there are concerns about the helmets and the safety of the kids. What about the safety of the kids? Why won't you answer any questions about the money?
Well, Pence is now promising.
Right up in her face, right? Like in her car. He put his microphone in her car. Now imagine if Aiden did that, dude. Just imagine. Yay, Mo. Mo caught the scent, Mr. Monk. Hooray. Yes, that'll be very, very, very interesting to learn about. NBC's Sue lived next to Chief Berkowitz for years. His wife was Sue's daughter's kindergarten teacher. I did not know that. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. He put his microphone in her car. That's assault. Yeah, it's crazy. Why is it when Aiden does it, it's such a problem? I'll tell you why. It's because he's discovering too much. He's doing too much of a journalism. He's finding things that they are intimidated because it is information that directly intimidates their ruse. It intimidates their fake persona, their fake story to the world. And it of course you would feel, if I was trying to cover up corruption, I'd be intimidated because of the looming consequences I may face if my cover up doesn't work. But that does not equate to lawful intimidation. Maybe they're confusing intimate with intimidation. He put his microphone up her butt. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. Yeah, thank you, Charles. We're working on doing that right now, making that a Discord. And we will do it, although none of us know how. So, now, here's another one. If I had a guy who mysteriously died on my lawn and I lied my ass off about it, I would be scared and intimidated too if someone started asking me on camera. Right. Right. But imagine if you didn't lie about it. Imagine if it did. First of all, let me tell you, a million things I'd do different. One, I'd be running out there like, what the hell happened? How do we find out what happened? What the hell? How can I help? I want answers. This guy was on the force with me. I would have taken a bullet for John O'Keefe, but I'm not going outside. I'm not going out there to ask what happened. Okay? That's too far. My favorite song, Debbie, yes. My favorite. Nitwit intimidation. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Don't turn it over to me, Charles. I'll surely destroy it. They thought it meant intimate vacation. Yes. Yes, that's what they thought it meant, Dirk. Hi, Nana Terry. Hello. So good to see you. Oh, you remember playing? Oh yeah, Derek does games. He has fun games on his channel. That's right. So here we have. Ooh, I'm a little scared. I'm kind of scared to play this. Let me see. Okay, here's one. This one I don't think has too bad of words in it. But here's another witness intimidation. And this was Boston 12 years ago. This was before. Wait a minute. No, it wasn't. Okay.
Right now, a hit-and-run case in Leominster takes an even more disturbing turn. The suspect now accused of
Leominster.
intimidating a witness. Our Kimberly Bookman is live in Leominster, where this investigation remains very active. Kimberly?
Yeah, JC, that suspect here in jail over the weekend after police say he tracked down a key witness to her home, threatened her, and left her terrified. Bedridden and in loads of pain, 16-year-old Joshua Carrillo can only muster these few words about the driver police say hit him on his bike and ran right over him.
Happy? You get arrested.
But police say 34-year-old Daniel Brand tried to avoid charges at all costs by going as far as threatening a witness. A woman spotted the suspect speeding through this apartment complex. In fact, residents say you can even see where he dragged the bike over the speed bump, leaving marks. She confronted him face to face, then told police that she could identify him. But before she ever did, he paid her a frightening visit.
He told her, "You better not talk to the police. I'm not going down for this."
It took 5 days of police work to arrest Brand. Detectives found the victim's mangled bike dumped about a half-mile from the scene. Then a viewer watching Channel 5 tipped officers to the damaged car. But police say it was Brand's own actions and words Friday that landed him in jail and got him slapped with not just misdemeanor hit-and-run charges, but a felony charge for intimidating a witness.
Oh, yes, he is going down for this because he hurt my son and left him on the side of the road. And I will make sure he gets the maximum sentence that he could get.
Now, Brand is a father of 3. He is well known to Leominster police. He has a lengthy driving record. He will be arraigned in court on Monday. Reporting live from Leominster, Kimberly Bookman, WCVB News Center 5.
And Allegheny County Court.
She obviously meant Leominster. Right? But yeah, that's my point. It's so obviously different. It's so obviously different. What was the sentence he got? I didn't follow up on it because I am not an award-winning journalist. But it's just so stupid. And we'll bring this up now because we want to pinpoint their allegations and dispute them. And there's mountains of evidence to do so. So, and then this is just, this is the fake victims. So, what we have here. Right, exactly. Exactly, Mei June books, Christine. Not as much as Aiden is faced with. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. So we have the fake victim list here. Which is laughable, but this is what they can do. They are the law. The statutes. Violation of Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 268, Section 13B. Witness interference. Whoever willfully, either directly or indirectly, threatens, attempts to cause physical, emotional, or economic injury or property damage to blah, 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 blah. So this is the statute itself, and he is accused of committing it against these fools right here. And then here's the specific allegations, condensed down. And how wonderful is this, Mo, that you have restated the statute. That is very smart. You are very smart. During the rolling rally. So this breaks down, and again, these are available in the Google Doc that everybody is contributing to and working hard on. The rolling rally, as it pertains to the statute, specifically towards the bagel. And here's what they're saying, okay? That the purpose of the rally is to protest cover up framing an innocent woman. Witnesses will be in jail within a year, brags about being able to locate them wherever they travel. We know that's not what it is. So that is why when we go back to the cheat sheet, or to the Google Doc, we find the specific let me see here. The rolling rally. Which is, let me see here. Rolling rally right here. The link to it, July 22nd, 2023. We have Emily C. working on it. God bless her, love her so much. But what you see is that, and what we could put here is in the specific allegation. So I'm going to go ahead and put Julie Nagel because that is in the allegation towards her, right? Because it's so stupid to say it that way. But what Emily is finding and will end up putting in there is the timestamps where he actually states, the correct quoting of those misquotes that they've listed in the allegations. And then here we have this one here. So an impromptu show about about Karen Reed. And we have timestamps here that show what he's actually saying. And they actually quoted and the intent behind them. And just because it isn't specifically listed in the allegation, this is the time frame that he has specified, that they have specified in their suit. So it's ranging from April 18th, 2023, all the way down to, as far as we've gotten, well, for his episodes at least, we have October 10th, 2023. And then there's a lot of different, these are people that have put together his interviews on other places, which are so helpful and they are so important. And then here's on our cheat sheet, if you look down here at this tab, you see, what am I looking for? Statements that clarify Aiden's intent around his actions regarding the House defendants. How do I get assigned a video? You can search down names, go through it, and there's a lot. And that's not even all. What we have listed in here is not even all, because he was everywhere. Aiden was everywhere trying to spread the word about it, trying to get the word out for people to look at it. Thank God he did. We'd be in a much different spot right now had he not. And we're thankful for him. And we need more Turtle Boys in this world. And we can't. Who do I notify? If I see someone changing the only. I didn't write that. But yeah, me. And we have the email, of course. My email. Pretty simple. theothermaryb@gmail.com. We can put it in there again. The other maryb@gmail.com. Yes. And I can check those. I don't see, here's the problem with it. I have to consistently, every 5 minutes be checking my email, because my phone will not let me get notifications for whatever reason unless I have that specific email open, because I have that one and then I have another one, and if I don't have that open all the time, it doesn't alert me on my phone, so I have to just keep going in and checking and checking and checking. So for example, Lori, I just added you to it. Bam. So Lori, you should now have access to the whole thing. You can check the tabs on the bottom and look at the cheat sheet, and it's very helpful. Derek, I can add you too. I can add you right now. Right meow. Yeah, it's just that simple. But again, I have to scrutinize who I add. I can only add people I trust. I need to know if you're friend or foe, because people are crazy. I was like, what could they possibly do? I was wrong. Boy, was I wrong. Let's see here. Hi, E-Chase. Hi. Oh, that's a really good question, E-Chase. I would assume not, right? Because I have not heard of any such thing. What do you think, Mo? Does a therapist or provider need to submit supporting documentation of the emotional harm? It's a very good question. I never even thought about that. If you drove to your office, you could stop by DePepe's house on the way and ask him for tips. You think he'd help out? Don't get charged with witness intimidation. Someone tried to tell me they're doing all this because of hurt feelings the other day, comparing the stuff to Baker's situation. This is not about hurt feelings. They wanted to shut Aiden up. Yeah, that's silly. What a silly thing to say. Yeah, he was he ran toward, he was like hiding. The guy was hiding, and like then he went into like a brisk sprint at the very least. The emotional harm is almost the most important one, because if we are jurors, we need to understand what that means. I think this is very, very important to illustrate what isn't legal harm or emotional harm, or legal emotional harm for the jury. Yeah, how do you even define that? My emotions. Oh, my emotions are hurt. Oh, like, of course your emotions are hurt. You don't want to talk about the guy that was found on your lawn. You don't want to talk about the guy that was on the lawn of your brother-in-law that you didn't help. That you didn't help people figure out what happened to him. Of course your emotions are a little hurdy-McGurdy. Mine would be too, but guess what? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't help cover up the unaliving of a guy. Because if you didn't have anything to do with it, why are you so insistent that an investigative journalist, an award-winning journalist, doesn't go find out? You should be his biggest fan. If you really love John O'Keefe so much. I know how old he is because we joked about it. Hi, Hellfish. Hi. Well, you know what to expect here, Hellfish. So good to see ya. Oh, hi, Miss Jess. Hello. So good to see you. Glad you're here. Emma, my beauty, my love. So good to see you. Hi, Grizz Girl. Hi, Badasser. Hello. There's mental health evaluations needed as far as I know. Okay, so like, I wonder if it'd be the same person that tried to give an excuse for Proctor. It's just Jen McCabe in like a nurse's cap. Yeah, that's totally cool, Lori, if you want to make a copy of it and type in it. But like I said, all of the, like, every change made is, so a version of every change is saved. So like, for instance, when I first made the thing, someone accidentally, I hope, deleted everything in it. And that was when I very first put it up. So there really wasn't much gone. And then I was like, okay, I need to like restrict it a little better. And then like, as it went on, I was like, I don't know who these people are for sure. And everyone's working so hard. I'm not going to risk that. So I locked it down like Fort Knox. So yeah. So it's nice and safe. But if anything does happen accidentally, I can easily fix it because I was able to fix it. The jury can evaluate their own statements like I'm afraid, couldn't sleep, etc. without an expert. Like in civil cases, if you are claiming PTSD, NIED, IIED, you typically will get an expert /psych /etc. Yeah. So no, it could just be like, trust me, bro. Like in the, like when he went to Bill Ricca and they were like laughing and scoffing at him. They were so scared, right? Rates. It is easy to fuck up a spreadsheet without even trying. You've had many a rage out when coworkers sorted without expanding. Yeah. And what's the other thing is, like, not only do you see hello William, good to see you. When you make a change, not only is every previous version recorded, but like an email comes through that says like a change was made by da-da-da to da-da-da. Here's what they did. So you can imagine there's a lot of emails, but it's beautiful. It's so good. I'm all touched in my heart. Mass is crazy with affidavits. No notary required. No statement without being juries having personal knowledge, etc. Is that even the law, though? I've said that a lot during all this. Derek, sorry, I was trying to get all the little sharp bits, whatever my puppy chewed up off of bed. Hello. Yes. Save the puppies. You find Discord how hard to explain to others. It's sort of like a bunch of groups that contain chat room type forums. You can join many different Discord servers, almost like joining Facebook groups. I wish it were that simple for me to operate at eChase. A lot of people find it easy to navigate. I'm not one of them, because like I'll see like, oh, there's a red circle with a number in it. I better check it. And then I'm like, but where is it? You have a new message. Where? I don't know. That's the dummy's explanation of Discord. Oh, yes. Baker has, if you're in Baker's Discord, he has everything. Like, that's where we've kind of been operating from, is the Massachusetts v. Aiden Carney little sub da-da-da-da-da. So it's easier for me to open that because I already have it open in Discord. So when I go in there, it's just in there already. And then also when you tag like the specific person you're trying to ask a question to, those I can find fairly easily. I'm learning. When I first saw the affidavits from the MER RO shit, I was like, wait, how is this allowed, not stricken? In Florida, it would be stricken. I guess it wouldn't apply for if he were to try to use that in federal court. I doubt it. I mean, I feel like Melanie says it's the land of the lost. The stuff they're allowed to do and get away with is just insane to me. Akasha, that's why I hate spreadsheets. I will be the person that fucked it up. I do not touch them. They scare me. Now I'm feeling intimidated. Don't charge me, Akasha. Her feelings are intimidated. My feelings are intimidated by my email inbox. So does anybody else ever like see mountains of communications come in and then you just like, oh, I think I'll die now. Like you're like paralyzed and you're just like, I can't. And you just put your phone down. That's me, whatever that's called. 0 police reports. Hell of a point there, Mr. Monk. Yeah, don't you think? And everything Aiden does is on video. So of course they have to misrepresent what's said in the videos. Of course they have to mistitle them. Of course they do. Because like he was showing in his video, if you go look and actually watch it, like when he was outside D&E, like, come on, dude. He had people, he was there by himself, him and Richie, and then all of a sudden people just start coming up because they want to join in. Did you see anybody scared running? No, in fact, they were trying to intimidate him. Remember when he went to eat at CF McCarthy's and the way they were acting towards him? Yeah. I'd say that's intimidation. Yeah, it's literally insane in how he just crossed out May and wrote June with no initials or day. Yeah, they just do whatever. Side eyes. Hurrah. Hi, Jen Fox. Hello there. So good to see you. So would his affidavit then be considered sworn in? Anything goes in math. It's wild. You meant yeah. Yes, please click the pinned post to support TB. Now that brings me to a really good point, Mr. Scott. Thank you so much. I want to try something. I'm nobody. I'm a little channel. I'm a silly little goose, and I want, to do everything I can to help Aiden because his fight is important down to the smallest, least publicized person in the whole world. His rights and fighting for his rights are important to every single American, right? Right. So, no amount of help is too small. So, I've seen them do this before. I want to try it. I don't know how well I'll do at it. But anyway, I have here an authentic Silence of the Nans cleaned up version poster. It's an 8x10. And I want to see if anybody wants to give anything towards his defense fund at all and be entered into a drawing like the wheel thingy. And just see. I don't know. I don't know if it'll work. I don't know. I've never done it. But I just want to try it because I want to try anything I can to help. That's all. If it doesn't work, that's okay. We're going to do everything we can. But no amount is too small because his goal is $500,000 in his Give Send Go, which is pinned at the bottom. But if you do that, put there like, so I could like, I guess I could do by time, but like if you put in any donation amount to his Give Send Go, I'll put you on the wheel and you can win this. Who wouldn't want this displayed in their house? This made Jimmy shut his computer and say, "What the hell is wrong with you?" Yeah. It disturbed him. So if you want a piece of that memorabilia, and then also an original Cocker Daniel poster. This is the birth of Cocker Daniel. Also the birth of, well, not this picture specifically, but I made that face. The face that we've come to know and love of the Cocker Daniel. It was born right here in this picture. I have a clip of sending it to Jimmy for the first time, Cocker Daniel, and now it lives in infamy. And I would gladly send you this as well. If anybody lives in New Jersey, you could. Or in Massachusetts, you could like make a bunch of black and white copies and post them up when she's acting up or when she disappears off Twitter. So yeah, I could roll for them. We'll see. They're special. They're pieces of history. Who the hell knows? Yeah, you're right. It is the OG Cocker Nana. It is. Hello, Devin, my friend. Good to see you. So good to see you. And yeah, so I'm going to try to copy off Jimmy and do the thing where you make a wheel, and I'll mail it to you. You can send me your address, and if you want me to sign it, I can. I don't know what, or maybe we could probably get somebody big and important to sign it too. But yeah, they were born right here in this old noggin, the Cocker Daniel as you know it, and the Cocker Daniel face. Yeah. But the link is pinned down there, and I think the smallest you could do, if I'm not mistaken, for his defense fund is you can do like, I don't know, 5. I don't know, but there is no contribution too small. Even if not monetary, we have our spreadsheet where everybody has done so much to help, so much to contribute. Your viewership, learning about it. Like, there's a lot that I can just recall, like not pinpoint timestamps, but like when reading what he's accused of doing, I can think back just from watching. I can think back and be like, I remember that episode. I remember watching him, and I can remember that's how it happened. And so just like spreading awareness for it. Oh, wait a minute. I saw my friend Ernie. Where is he? There he is. The infamous meal of food intimidation incident. Exactly. Tell me that's not intimidation. Dude, come on. But yes. I just want to help, and no contribution is too small. Like, he set a goal of 500,000. That's nothing, dude. That's nothing. He has already spent 6 figures just to be free from exercising his First Amendment right. It's outrageous. It's wrong. This cannot stand. Cannot stand. Damn it. And I won't allow it in what little capacity I have. It ain't much, but it's honest work. So, yes, like Mr. Scott says right here, anybody, and I can leave it, I'll be here in my current state of Michigan until tomorrow. And hell, maybe I could just pop in and go over. What do you think of that, Mo? What if I went and like left it open for till tomorrow and like started a little live and then was like, hey, just a reminder, we have these magnificent pieces of art. Jimmy said with this one, he was like, what the hell is wrong with you? And then this one, I just like to imagine like a bunch of black and white printouts of this, like stuck on telephone poles and stuff on the street. And if you can't see what it says, let me show you. No, I'm saying like if I left the so like for the drawing to be entered in the drawing, if you make a contribution in TBs, and I guess if I did that and left it open till like tomorrow, if I did a quick little live to like give people time, but also like do the drawing, and then I could mail it out before I leave Michigan. Here's what it says down here. Have you seen me? Answers to Swampy. Last seen trolling the streets of Boston looking for some strange. Caution, she does have rabies and giardia. Do not approach. If found, call biohazard specialists. Come on. And you could have that. You could be entered into a drawing to win this or this. but it's a win-win because you're helping fight corruption. Like, this is huge. Like, when you look back in the future, they're going to look back on this case as like historic. Like, Karen's already is, and it's not even over. But what's happening with TB is like monumental, and we're all a part of that history, right? But it gets messy. Any sort of historical figure you could think of in American history, yeah, like they're inspiring, and we love to look back on them. But in the midst of it, it was messy. It was ugly. All of them are like that, and we are contributing to. Yeah, donate to Turtle Boy. His Give Send Go, which is pinned at the bottom. Any amount, you could do the smallest amount they have. Like I said, any contribution is important, and we're so grateful for it, and it is so appreciated, because this is important. Like, I'm a poor face too, but I don't. It means more to me to be able to support a cause that will benefit our entire country. Because it's a landmark case that's going to have a landmark precedent set. So that's what I want to do. It's very important to me. I love my country. We're unlike any country in the world. Best country in the world. And yeah, so it means a lot. And I want to do any little thing I can. Any little thing I can. If it works. But come on. Don't you want your mother-in-law to come over and be like, what the hell is that? What's wrong with you? I told you to stop doing drugs. Are you on that stuff again? You're disgusting. Don't you want that? But yeah, they're original. So if you've ever laughed at a Cocker Daniel joke or artwork, it all started right here. Right here. And I made this one of the many times she disappeared off Twitter. And I have a lot more. I actually have a lot more. I would be happy to give any of my really, really concerning artwork out for anybody. We'll see how this goes. Yes, Kazi, I am. And you love it. Let's see. I wonder if I have... You know what I'll play for you? Let's see. Yeah, I think so. That's what we'll do. I think that's what we'll do, Mo. I think what we'll do is leave it until tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. I'm leaving. I'm taking my children on a special trip to go see Mo. It is a vacation for them and a working trip for me, where we're going to spread the word about injustice and fight corruption with whatever platform we have. But we're going to do it from Miami. So I'll be leaving tomorrow sometime in the afternoon, maybe late evening, or maybe early Monday. I don't know. But either way, I'll go live again. We'll go over the donations that came in for TB, and we'll go put everybody. So if you put like Mary B or Cocker Daniel art or whatever, you'll be entered into the drawing for these lovely, one-of-a-kind, original pieces of art. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Right there. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I would love to do. And then it all goes to a good cause. The best cause, the most important cause. Our rights, our Constitution, and our fight to free Turtle Boy, and by golly, encourage as much journalisming as we possibly could. And on that note, I want to play for you just a little sampling of some of the artwork that has been born from those original pieces of artwork. And you can thank that very first Lost poster. Yeah, I'll share that with you. So does everybody understand that? What we're trying to do here, just kind of what Jimmy does, copying him. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see. And like I said, I'm happy to share any piece of artwork anybody would like. Anything I could do, anything at all. But here's a little sampling of it, okay?
Tabs open like tarot. Little glass screens glow dim. You type in a curse, a confession. Hit delete, let it swim. Rumors run barefoot at midnight. Through the group chat graveyard. Screenshots under the pillow. Every secret on guard. Chat don't blame. They keep the truth and sing. Better not post before you think. Once you sin, it saves me. Yeah, words don't drown, they just sing. Chat don't blame, chat don't blame. Chat don't blink. Laugh tracks drawn on emojis, just a joke with a sting. You toss out a name like candy, watch the hot man ring. Who's that ghost in the server? Reading things you once said. You say you were only venting, but the echoes in chat don't blink. They keep the truth insane. Better not post before you think. Once you sin, it saves me. Yeah, words don't drown, they just sing. Chat don't blink, chat don't blink. Scroll back, way back, see the kid you used to be. Typing hearts, typing storms, thinking no one would see. Now you're staring at the cursor like a loaded little dare. Is this kindness, is this poison, do you really want to share? Chat don't blink, they keep the truth insane. Better not post before you think. Say the ones you send, it stays the air. Words don't drown, they just sing. Chat don't blink, chat don't blink. Chat don't blink.
Oh, wait a second. While I have it here, I also want to play for you something that Shane made from our Dollywood trip. A very awesome Dollywood Dreams video. But please help Mary get help for her darkness. Yes. Yes. But hey, we all have different talents, and if I can do it with my very ridiculous, outrageous artwork, I will, if I can. Mo, thank you. CDC alert, latest victim of ancient Wernan Werewolf and TBDS equals JM. I hope not. Oh God, I hope not. I hope not, Mo. Really. I don't want that, but I do want this. Super tap, tap, tap. Yeah, Kazi, you don't have room to talk, okay? You don't have any room to talk. I know we do need an art stream for real, but once again, I want to remind everybody. Oh yes, I am bringing my tattoo stuff to come and see you for sure. For sure. Hi. Oh, Swister, hi. Good to see you. Ben Burnett, good to see you. Yes, I am that person. Want to see it? Want to see it? I couldn't help. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help it. I saw that tree in the picture and I was like, Lord, what is that? What a sad, sad tree that is. That's what I bring to the table, folks. Oh, yeah, but that's what it reminded me of. It was a very Charlie Brown Christmas tree. So, yeah. That's what I have to offer. I also have this, and I have this. These. Don't forget, this one made Jimmy shut his laptop. And this one is the birth of the, as you know it, the term Cocker Daniel. So it's a piece of history, folks. And if you would like to win these, I'm going to have a drawing. And I'll put your name in the wheel if you donate any amount to Aiden's defense fund, which is pinned at the bottom. Any amount. I'm just being a poser and copying off Jimmy. But if it helps Turtle Boy, even if he makes $5, that is so, so wonderful and so appreciated. Because this is bigger than all of us. This is about the good of our constitutional rights. And there's nothing more important than that. I don't like Chris Albert on Schroeder's piano. I'm a penis, you know. Yeah, it's true. So, yes, everybody who wants to be added in the drawing, please put your donation, any amount, into his defense fund, and then I'll put you on the wheel tomorrow. Maybe we'll do it at, like, I don't know, 2, 3. I'll go live. I'll see the names of who has donated to Aiden. You might have to specify my name or just put like Naniel Art, Cocker Naniel Art, whatever. Just so I know it's for that. Because I know a lot of people are trying to donate at different times of the day for any old reason, which is wonderful. But to be entered into this drawing, for these drawings, please make sure you specify on his gift send go, which is pinned at the bottom, that it's for these. And then I'll put you on the wheel and I'll spin for it. And I will send them out before I leave Michigan. You have my oath. And no, Emma, I don't have I don't put, yeah, Mary B, whatever. Any way to differentiate it. Yes, there we go. Linked his defense fund. Any way to differentiate. You could put Mary B, you could put Fartwork, you could put Naniel, Cocker Naniel, whatever. Yeah, Fartwork. No, I don't have post office anxiety. Oh wait, tomorrow's Sunday. Is it even open? Well, the UPS store is open, right? I could go there, right? Yeah. Yeah, I can send stuff from there, right? I'll make sure it's all padded. I can sign it if you want me to. I don't have to, but I will need your email. Or I'm sorry, address, obviously. I will need your address. So important. Funny story, Swister. That's the face I used in my very first piece of artwork that I sent to Jimmy, which was the calendar entry for January. And it was Peg Leg saying Paul's over there, but she was a pirate because she had Peg Leg. And so, anyway. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever happens, I will make sure that I send them out. I'll do the drawing tomorrow before I leave. Yes, but it's so important that you send your addresses. I'm going to put that here. After donating, please email me your address, because I know that Jimmy has trouble sending things. If I don't have your address, I can't send it out right away. And I want to show my appreciation. The other maryb@gmail.com. Yes. That's what I want. You're all our father, Ernie. Happy Father's Day. Yes. So, after donating to TV's Defense Fund, make sure you email me your address. Or I guess if you want to wait till you win, but I don't want to make it to where you have to be watching, because that's putting a lot of pressure on you guys to be watching when I do the drawing. So I'd love to be able to just send it to you. And who knows? If there's only a little bit of people who donate, then the odds are very in your favor. So you might as well just go ahead and send me that so that I can ship it right to you. Oh, dang it, Kazi. Your halfway house doesn't accept Cocker Daniel posters? Oh, what a bummer. Your hubby thought Father's Day was last Sunday. By afternoon, he was really pissed. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. Mitchell, you could use whatever you want. Whatever you want. Dobie, you can come to Miami. Go ahead. Yeah, Kazi, we can send it to your PO if you win. How about that? I'm going to have to make a post on Facebook for that. Hi, Melissa McCracken. So, I'm copying Jimmy now. Here's what I'm doing. Anybody who donates to TV's Defense Fund, which is pinned at the bottom, will have a chance to be in the drawing to win these two original pieces of artwork. This one, the one that gave Jimmy grave concerns. When I sent it to him, he shut his laptop and he was very, very concerned and said, "What the hell is wrong with you?" So there's this. Then this one. Now, if you've ever heard the term Cocker Daniel, it started here with this very informative, very helpful poster that I made for the Cocker Daniel, which reads once again, last seen answers to Swampy. Last seen trolling the streets of Baston looking for some strange. Caution, she does have rabies and giardia. Do not approach. If found, call biohazard specialists. This is the birth of Cocker-Daniel, folks. It could be yours. This could be yours. This could be yours. Any of my fart work, I would be happy to turn it into a premium print and give it to you. I can sign it if you want to. I can send it to you, but you could be entered to win in a drawing if you donate to TB's defense fund, and just specify, put like Mary B or put fart work or put Cocker-Daniel or something to differentiate so that I know that it's one of you guys. And then I'll do the drawing tomorrow in the mid to early or afternoon. But I want to have your mailing address. If you win, if you enter a donation to TB and you win, I want to have your address so that I can send it to you right away, and you don't necessarily have to be present for the drawing. So if you want to go ahead and send me your address, if you do make a donation, you can send me any address you want. I promise I will not stalk you. I don't even want to know where I am most of the time, so I am not going to try to find out where anyone else is. That's for dang sure. But if you go ahead and send me your email or your address to send it to you if you win. I'd love to get them sent out before I take my children on a road trip tomorrow to go visit Mo. You'll be seeing a lot more of me just from down there. You know where I started saying drawing like that? From the Mike Myers skit on SNL, where he plays Simon and he's in the bathtub and he makes drawings. That's where I got it from. Hi, Scarlett. Hello. So good to see you. Oh, man, that Dolly flu, man. I got to do laundry. I got to pack. I got to get the car set up for a long drive, and I just can't. I just tell my family it's the Dolly flu. Sorry, that's just what it is. So I want to put this information. It's a lot of information to try to communicate, and I'm sorry. I wish I was better prepared at doing this, but like I said, any contribution is special and appreciated and important, and I want to do whatever I can to try to help, even if it involves my very demented artwork. Okay, so go ahead and enter any sort of amount for TB's Give Send Go, and we're gonna take a short little break, and I'm gonna play for you a very wonderful video compilation that was made by our very good friend Shane, and he has a channel called Southern Paranormal Adventures, and he was there with us for Dollywood, and he made this awesome song and video compilation of pictures. And so I'm going to play that for you because he sent it to me during my last stream, but I didn't have time to download it and whatever. So I want to play it for you now because it's awesome. Okay, so go ahead and make your donations to TB, any amount, and specify it's for this drawing. And I'm going to play this, and then we'll wrap up for Aiden's show. Okay, here we go. Make it bigger. That's what she said. Okay.
Boarded a plane from Carolina, drove all night out of Abilene, caught a red eye straight from from London for a face we've only seen on screens. Name tags, coffee in the sunrise, laugh lines deeper than the scene. We're standing in a Smoky Mountain parking lot, chasing Dollywood dreams. Dollywood dreams, meeting up in real life scenes. From the comments to the creekside rise, laughing till we're tearing at the seams. Hey, the expert, lead the way, spin that story, light our day. From around the world to this little town, we're living Dollywood dreams. Oh, yeah. He's cracking jokes by the carousel, camera slung low on a vintage strap. Signing shirts from Oklahoma, snapping selfies in a paper map. Hey man, I know you from the live stream, hearts and handles, all our little teams. Now we're shoulder to shoulder in the summer heat, turning pixels into Dollywood dreams. Dollywood dreams, meeting up in real life scenes. From the comments to the creekside rise, laughing till we're tearing at the seams. Hey, the expert, lead the way, spin that story, light our day. From around the world to this little town, we're living Dollywood dreams. Dollywood dreams. From the chat box to the tilt-top tracks, we were miles apart, now we're back to back. Every screen name got a real heartbeat. Sing it out loud on this Tennessee street. Dollywood dreams, meeting up in real life scenes. From the comments to the creekside rides, laughing till we're tearing at the seams. Hey, the experts take a bow. This is our forever now. From around the world to this little town, we're living Dollywood dreams. Yeah, we're living Dollywood dreams. We're living Dollywood dreams.
Bravo, mates. Bravo, Sean. I love that video. I love that video. I've watched. You said it has what? How many views on it? I'm probably like 50 of them. So I love that video. It was so fun. And Shane came all the way from Australia, which, as you know, is in Ohio. That's a long way. I'm just kidding. But no, he had a whole very long trip to get here. And that is very exciting that we had a real live Australian in our midst. A good guy. Agreed, Akasha. Tennessee is a lot less scary than Massachusetts. I love Tennessee. It was awesome. Yes. Yep. Simon in the tub. And I make draw rigs. So, yes. Kazi, yes. Me and Mo. I'm going to visit Mo in Miami. I'm taking the children because my daughters were crying about how awful Michigan is when they got to go visit Florida. And I told Mo. And she's so kind that she was like, bring them down here. So it's going to be like, my daughter's birthday's Monday. She's turning 15. And then my other daughter, as you know, graduated high school. And so it's kind of like a mix of like getting to give them a little trip, you know, give them a little something. And I'm very, very thankful because there's no other way I could take them if not for Mo. But me and Mo are going to have work to do. We're going to be making all sorts of neat content. And also, tattoos, maybe. But yes, it's like 100 degrees in Dollywood. Yeah, you know, it wasn't bad. It really wasn't. It didn't feel that bad to me, at least. I feel like it was a perfect time of year to go because, yeah, I know it gets hot and stays hot a lot more there, but it was great. I think it was great. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Scarlett. But yes, as you were saying, I'm going to type another thingy. Let's see. Donate to TV. Email me your address. The other Mary B at gmail.com. Yes. And then if you do that, you will be entered into a drawing for these drawings to win them, like how Jimmy does it. See? These are pieces of history, folks, much like these cases here. So, yes, that is what we're going to be entered to win for. And I have to go pack because we have a long drive. But it's going to be worth it. And I can't wait to be in Miami and be a normal mom. Just kidding. There's going to be nothing normal. But it'll be fun. So tomorrow, I'm going to do the drawing for those things. I will send them out to you and specify if you want them signed or not. I don't know if that's the thing, but I mean, even if it's the frame or whatever. Even if he makes $5 off of this, I'll be very happy. So yeah, I'm gonna go pack. I will see you tomorrow, and we'll do our drawing. Okay. So growth to enter. Just donate any amount to Turtle Boy's fundraiser, his Give, Send, Go, which is pinned at the bottom. Any amount. And then if you specify in the donation something about artwork or Mary B or something, anything that I know it's you guys, then once you do that, I will take your names. I will do a drawing wheel like what Jimmy does. And then I will do the drawing tomorrow before I leave for Florida. Okay? But here's what's important about it is that you send me an email with a mailing address to mail them to, because if you win on the wheel and you're not there, I still want to be able to send it to you, you know. So good, Melanie's coming on. Thank you Mitchell. Yes, that's good. We always need Queen Melanie. Hi, the Jen, I tell ya. Hello. So good to see you. Pin all the content creators that are donating all of their merch sales to TV Defense Fund. It would be great to track down. I don't know offhand who is. I guess I haven't looked to see, Joy, but I haven't necessarily looked to see who is. All I know is that like it's what I'm able to do. It's a way to use my very different talent to contribute in some way. And so why not? Like I said, even if it's $5, that's That's important. That's special. It's good. Okay. Yeah. So Lori, if you, okay, how do we organize ourselves to do homework? Click on one of the links, take notes, and then if we finish, put in progress so someone else can add to it. Yes, more eyes the better. Absolutely. More eyes the better. And as you could see in it, there's multiple people working on one video. And now with the cheat sheet, you see, we started all of this before we put the cheat sheet in there. So the cheat sheet's really helpful to do a side-by-side comparison, especially because it oftentimes it'll list the specific allegations, the specific reasons why they're making that allegation, which will be a misquoted excerpt from one of his videos, you know what I mean? But then the reason that we're watching all of them is because his intent is listed all throughout his videos of that time frame. And that's why we're watching through them, but it helps to show the specific allegation, which is in those cheat sheets that we added in the tab on the bottom. And then if you want to be added to the spreadsheet, all you gotta do is email me. Again, that's just my handle, theothermaryb@gmail.com, and you'll be able to see it. Hi, Lefty! Oh, Scarlett, the merch TV. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Scarlett. You're wonderful. Yes, go subscribe to Shade. I linked his page in there. He made awesome stuff for our Dollywood trip. We made a Discord. I don't know. But again, like I've told a few different people who had questions, I told them if you make a comment in a specific cell of the spreadsheet, you can right click on one of the squares and click comment. And if you write your question, then everyone in the spreadsheet can see it. And then when it's answered, I would bet that it's a question that a lot of people have. So it's helpful to have those questions public or not public in the spreadsheet where everybody can see them. So that, it's helping. So we don't have to, a lot of people, if they have that question, they'll see it answered and be like, oh, good. I was wondering that too. You know what I mean? Don't subscribe to Lefty. He sucks. I love Lefty. Well, him and Golf are having a romantic vacation right now. Jen, I tell you, if you want to be added to, so we have a spreadsheet going where we're helping to pinpoint specific moments in his videos of a time frame of intent based on the allegations made against him. So if you want to take a look at our spreadsheet that we're working on, you will have to either email me and let me know your the other Mary B. Yeah, that's it. Email me and let me know who you are, like how I would know you. And then I can add you to the spreadsheet because it's very Fort Knox in there now. I had to make it that way, unfortunately, which sucks. But it's safe. At least we know that. And you'll see there's different, like, maybe I still have it up. Maybe I could still show it to you. Yes. Yes. Share, scroll. One of the many ways we're trying to help. Because think of all the help that Karen had. We want to do that. At the very least, we want to do that. So here's the original like spreadsheet of maybe I can zoom it out. Yeah. Yeah, zoom it out more, yeah. A little more, yeah. Whoa. Well, whatever. Do that. Okay. So we have listed here. These are all the live streams within the time frame that the allegations occur. And it has the links, the dates, the episode numbers, and then we also have some of our lovely contributors have added appearances that he made on other shows, which are so important. And then if you no, don't. And then if you scroll over like this, people are putting their names in there. See, there's a lot of different people working on one. And timestamps. Timestamps will show where he mentions certain things. And then we've added a column over here that specifies the fake victims mentioned because down here in the allegations tab. Well, here in the allegations tab, it has what each person is supposedly a victim of right here. And it references like things he supposedly did to intimidate them, blah, 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 blah. And then our cheat sheets here, if you look at Q&A right here, this cheat sheet will help you to see what we're exactly looking to counteract. And nobody touched that tab. That's right, Mo. So, specifying these, the alleged conduct. So this is the stuff we're trying to prove they're wrong about and give them the examples of why his intent is not. And then the statute, which is, wait a minute. The statute is listed in here. No, it's not. It's listed right here. This is a statute that they're trying to use against him, okay? Laid out. So we're proving how he does not meet these. And that's with intent. Because as you know, in the past, they have given mistitled things that say intent, a folder of intent, which was totally misquoted, misrepresented, out of context, retitled. They present the prosecution presented clips with titles saying, I'm gonna ruin so-and-so's life. Well, that's not the title of the video, but that's what they framed it as. So we're just showing the truth. The truth will set you free. And that's what we're doing. And if you would like to be added to help contribute to it, just email me. And then also the giveaway. If you want to give any amount to Turtle Boy's Give Sango, which is pinned at the bottom, you will be entered to win one of these pieces of history of art. Yes. Yes. Just put sent from Mary B or for artwork or whatever. You'll be entered into a drawing to win one of those. Yes. Thank you, Melissa McCracken. Hooray! So that's Melissa. That's one. Hooray! Yes. Yes, the notes are very important. You're right. Let me show that to you. So we've got let me show that one. Yeah, in the notes section, it is boiling down all this content into the parts that need to be looked at. that need to be presented properly. And this is just our first, like, everybody's banding together. It's so beautiful. Look at this. This is just beautiful. Seriously. Look at them. So beautiful. You guys are amazing. So yeah, that's how we're helping. We're doing whatever little thing we can, you know? Anything we can to help. So yeah. If you want to help contribute to the spreadsheet, if you want to donate any little amount to Aiden's defense to win those amazing pieces of artwork, one of a kind, of course, you can do that. And any questions about it at all, email me. If you want to be added to the spreadsheet, email me. But I got to know who you are. You got to present yourself as friend or foe. Okay? That's all. And so Melanie's going to be going live at 8:30. Hooray! Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. So we can meet over there. I'm no longer shadow banned on her channel. She's so sweet. I emailed her and she was like, "Oh, YouTube." And she fixed it. But for whatever reason, I get shadow banned there all the time. But yeah, I can imagine it's hard for her mods in there because people can be very awful, very nasty in there. To Melanie, I have no clue why. So, yes, don't forget. Oh yeah, Judge Jolene. Dude. I love her. I love her so much. I caught a glimpse of her one night and I was just like, all my life I've been waiting. Like, I love her. She's spot on, dude. Spot on. And I love her. It's always fun to see someone who's not in the thick of it, to see their thoughts, especially when they're very funny and very talented at being funny. I love her. I love her so much. So make sure you check her out. She's on the West Coast, so like her timing, she goes on later for us who are further east. But oh man, I love her, man. I love her so much. Yes, Mo. So accurate and so funny. Like that's my kind of humor. Like I just love her. Oh, hi, Ray. Salute. Celebrating Juneteenth. Sorry. Don't ever apologize, Ray. Don't ever apologize. We're always happy to see you. Yeah. Yeah, right, Lori? She made me feel less crazy. Right? Because we're all she showed me how subdued I've been. Right? Because I'm just like, oh wow, that's something that I wouldn't say out loud live. But thank goodness for her, right? I'm so thankful for her. The Real Grifters of YouTube, starring Twisted Tragedies and others. Yeah. So funny. So, dude, Donovan, her impression of... Oh my gosh. She's just so funny. She's so funny, dude. So damn funny. And like, yeah, we all needed it right when we needed. She's like an angel. Very funny angel. So yeah, definitely check her out. Definitely, Ray, I will be checking out your live. I'm sorry I missed it, but I'll be checking that out on replay. And I was telling Ray too, I know you'll love Jolene. And he watched once and he was like, yeah, Yeah. Because Ray appreciates funny. That's why we get along so well. Yes, boomer. That's what I always say. If you're not laughing, you're doing it wrong. You're doing the internet wrong. It should be fun. You should be laughing. It's funny. What's not funny is what's happening to Aiden. And that's why we're giving away drawings. If you donate to his defense fund and write that you are donating for these things, you'll be entered to win these in a drawing tomorrow. One of a kind. I will send them to you. So I'll need your mailing address for you. But yeah, like it. That part is real life serious stuff. But the rest of it is just very silly and is very funny. And we should all be laughing. Yes. Her Ocean and Moons thing was funny. I've only seen a few seconds of them laughing about that swatting BS. It made me see red. Yeah, the propaganda, my friends. If you ever read up on the history of like propaganda in like World War II, like they gave the Germans special radios so they could only hear propaganda from the bad guys. And that's like they're very curated at what they said to benefit only one person. Propaganda. That's what it is. And it's weird and it's funny, but it's very funny when Jolene reenacted it. Very funny. Yeah. Thank you, Ray. Thank you so much. Yeah. We don't think that way. We don't believe any content creators are less than around here. Every human being has value. And it's just, I can't imagine thinking that way about other people where like they're beneath me. Except this person. That's not really a person though, is it? It's a dog. A weird dog. So yes, if you do donate to, let me pin that one more time before we head out so that people know how to get a hold of me and be entered to win the drawing. I haven't looked, but I only know of one so far that I know Melissa has donated. Thank you, Melissa. You'll be entered to win one of these. Historical, one of a kind photograph. So that's my email. Email me if you want to help with the spreadsheet, identify yourself. And email me if you donate to TB and want to enter for a chance to win. These delicious photographs of art. These are the beginning. This is where Cocker Daniel got its birth. The birth of Cocker Daniel. The first of its litter. And then this one, which made Jimmy want to call home and check on me. So, yes. These are what you will be having the chance to win if you donate any amount to TB. Okay? We'll do the drawing tomorrow. Any questions, email me. And we are going to free the turtle. And if you don't like it, then you can eat my fart. Okay? Okay. So, looks like Melanie is starting. Sure did start 3 minutes ago. So, yes. Any questions? And I hear that there is now been a Discord created. I'm not going to pretend to know what it's even called. But yes, and I need to start packing for my trip. We have a road trip to Florida, so that's where we'll be heading. But before I do, I'll do the drawing, okay? And yes, maybe I could set up a redirect. Do I have the time? I wonder. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna give my girlies. I haven't taken my kids on a vacation in a very long time, but yeah, they deserve it. They've worked hard, and I can't wait. So that's what we're gonna do. But I'll be with Mo, and we will be doing really fun stuff that I will be streaming about, and you guys will be involved in it. Be able to watch and experience our silliness. Key? So, let's see here. Melanie. Save. Saving the redirect. Oh, good to see you, Bev's Inverted Morals. I want to click on your comment, but I don't want to take this off the screen because I am doing the a Jimmy type giveaway drawing. For these drawings, for any donation given to Turtle Boy, I will enter you into a drawing to win one of these incredible works of art. So that's my email address. And also, if you want to help with the spreadsheet, you'll see what everyone's done so far. Okay. And I hit the redirect to Melanie, and that is where we will end up. And I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you tomorrow before we head out. And yes, I love you all very much. Let's free the turtle or die trying. Okay. Or die farting. All right. I will see you at Melanie's, guys. I love you.
Well, sometimes I think there's something wrong with that girl.
Tell me about it. I go by the other Mary B. How you know I'm not an angry black man?
You seen my Cocker Naniel posters? No? Did you send them to me? Did you send them to me? The other Mary B. That's from the other Mary B. I love her.
Mary, oh my, dude, she's the one and only Mary B.
She's fucking hysterical.
I would like to motion to change her name because I call her the one and only Mary B.
Good work, Mary. As bad as I want to call home and check in, I'm just going to let you keep doing your thing.
Who are those horrible orange creatures over there?
Tell everybody, we want JFK, we want James Jackson. If you're in there, start screaming our names, and then we'll come down.
Tell them I hate them.
As somebody always said, if you can't say anything nice about anybody, come sit by me.
I've seen you in other chat rooms, other Mary B. I've seen you typing, writing, tweeting other things, and you're a funny, fucked up, twisted bitch.
Mary B. She is a force to be reckoned with. I'm telling y'all.